Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well. I hope you enjoyed the fantastic noises. Ready? Listen. Whoa! Alright. Okay, all right. No, it's just it's an F40. It's a F40 Le Mans. It's an F40 LM going around Monza. I usually put it to like backing tracks and stuff. The one I really miss doing is this one. I can't play it for very long, but. I'm gonna get in trouble. trouble for doing this. Can't play it for too long, dude. Yeah, it's Dream Machine. It's a great song. GTS, smooth leather seats. It's a success. That song's amazing, dude. It's one of my favorite synthwave songs. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see. We got Minecraft today, huh? Let's see. Just real quick. Look at what has happened. I know it's only practice, but jeez. I've made some progress on the tower if you want to take a look. Do I want to take a look? Am I saying meow? Do I look like a cat to you, boy? You ever see me walking around all nibbly-bibbly from tree to tree? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Brimo's here.
I am. I have... You ordered a donkeys?
What? I have become donkeys. Look at all of the donkeys. Oh my goodness. It's like Christmas. God, look, hash browns.
One of these is mine and one of these is mine.
Dunkmo.
Are you interested in any honey?
What?
Mute it for a second.
What? I'll be right back. That was a weird conversation. Okay. Anyway, Linus, Mule Building's looking good. Kick, it's coming along. I gotta finish mine, dude. Look at all the donkeys, though. Put that down there. You know what I am going to do, chat? You know what I am going to do? I'm sorry. I don't mean to eat on stream. I've been trying not to do that. Blueberry donut. Want a truck to Langley? Is the bid still $10, Donald? If it's still $10, I'll do it. I have no place and no need for shuttle tires, but they're shuttle tires, so I don't care. Don't let it get cold. You think so, Space Troll? Alright. Alright. I'll eat it real quick. I'm gonna eat real quick, okay? Here, let me put on the tunage. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'll be right back.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Doesn't say what the reserve is though. I mean, they definitely look like shuttle tires, that's for sure. They're the right, they're Michelins. They're the right tires, so. What could you do with the shuttle tire? I don't know, man. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna eat this.
You talk and you sleep, but I don't mind it, I feel the heat. Need you wrapped all around me, 'cause I just can't get enough of you. With every word we're saying, oh, and every step we're taking, I wanna let you know till the end of the night. I'll be waiting, it don't matter what you do. Till the end of the night, we can't run away, 'cause I'll be loving you till the end of the night. We can run till the end of the night.
Yeah, what do you have to say about that? Is that good to eat too?
We can run till
Get some. Get some. I just want to eat my blueberry donut. Probably wasn't a good thing. City's looking awesome, dudes. Okay, Karen. How are you doing, bud? You holding up good? Oh, I want to eat more. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there's no more hash browns. There's just a sandwich. Cool. There's my lunch. Bonjour, Artie. Comment allez-vous? Sorry, we went to Doug's because I needed an extra coffee infusion. I need an extra coffee infusion. I may or may not have played Tarkov after racing. Until like 5 in the morning. Because I can. Zacano, how are you? Alright, so, where are we at here? Where you at, dog? Boost Mobile, where you at, dog? I'm good. Zach, how are you? Alright. So we're working on the LA subway terminal. Hey, thank you. Bonjour. Hello from France. Come see my building. All right. Ah, yes, the Commonwealth building. Yeah, no, I know that's not yours. I think the next set of buildings I build is going to be in these lots here. So, guys, this is a survival Minecraft city build. Everything that you just saw on the map, everything here, everything, and I mean everything, it was mined. All of it. Heck, this biome was a swamp biome. It was mostly underwater. We drained that, and we filled it in, and we built a city on top of it. A year and 2 months old. Thanks, drummer. Yep, that's where we're at. Oh, wow. Ew, a Band-Aid. Wonderful Saturday. Hallo, Alucard. Wie geht's? Wie geht's, mein Freund? Ja? Ist gut? There's Kickning's building. That's looking very bing chilling. Oh. Linus, you're a freaking animal, dude. Yeah. Thank you. It's a big one. Everybody here builds in survival, and it's pretty insane. This is what it looked like. Yep. One day, son, this will all be yours. Oh, what, the curtains? No, not the curtains. And K3's already working on a building to go in between the two. Sweet. Kyron, would I go for an Eco Boost or a GT? Wonder how much of a hit it gets on performance. Considering the roads are so crappy, it's hard to find reasons to put the pedal to the metal. Kyron, it honestly depends on what you're doing. What are you doing with the car? Daily driver? Get the Eco Boost. You'll be fine. You'll have fun with it. Dude, the Eco Boost has as much horsepower as the V8 in my Mustang. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. They're real fake doors. How do you get this done so quickly, DV? Jeez, man. Little bits. Yeah, don't, K3 and username helped. Dang, this is really high up. Can't even see the ground. Little bits. Alright, I'm doing it. That is a chonker of a building. Look at that thing. Damn. These guys are animals. Well, since this is a good Saturday, I'm thinking of finally applying for some software dev jobs. Might as well throw my resume at the fan, I guess. Do it. Do it. People are looking for work. And more importantly, Draco, people are looking for competent people to work. Seriously, it's weird because in the past, okay, if you asked me, you know, should I go look for another job in 2019, I would have told you yes. Because people are looking for people to work. It's very strange. In 2019, I would say the same thing that I'm saying right now. In 2020, I would say the opposite of that. It's weird. It went from an employee's market to an employer's market, back to an employee's market in like less than 24 months, which is very strange. But it did. That's what happened. All right, let's go up in our building. We're working on the subway terminal building. You guys want to see it? This is the main lobby for the subway terminal. Oh, that's coming along very nice. And if you go down here, so from now on I'm getting paid in dollars. So from now on you're getting paid in dollars cash, and it feels weird to be life dependent on a couple of pieces of paper which have America plastered all over it. Your company switched to dollars? All right. Yeah, it okay. All right. Sweet, man. I got some right here. You know? Where'd those dollar bills go? I usually use them for analogies and stuff. I don't know where they ended up. They're around here somewhere. I just have the multi-pass. Are you getting paid in 20s? Yeah, 20s, right? I mean, what bills is it, Vasya? Because we have $1 bill, $2 bill, $5 bill, 10, 20, 50, 100. You're getting paid in Benjamins, bro. That's gangster. That's gangster, man. You're getting paid in bennies, dude. They got Ben Franklin, the guy with the circle glasses on the back, dude. You get paid in bennies. That's freaking sweet, dude. Intangible asset. Companies use the currency they trade the most in. That's cool. Right on, man. Well, I mean, that's kind of neat. I mean, could get paid in Monopoly money. Right? I call 20s Andrew Jackson's badges. Hell yeah, Paul. Here, see? Here's our subway terminal down here. This is good. This is a good one, man. Man. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, Imperator. Vasya, how you holding it up over there, dude? Everything good, bad, good? You got Benjamins, man. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with cash, dude. Alright, we're getting up on the upper floors. Did you watch F1 last weekend? Of course I did, Imperator. Did I love every second of it? Of course I did. Dude, I was rooting for Lewis Hamilton. Me. I can't stand that guy. And I was like, come on, get the Red Bull. Get the Red Bull, go! You know? Why? Because Red Bull's the competition, man. It's very clear that they're the one that's going to challenge pace, so... The Mercedes is not on pace, so I was like, go, Lewis, go! Get in there! Yeah, I heard about that, Kyron, yeah. Surprisingly good for the situation. Appreciate the concern. Of course, man. Yeah, look out for my buddies, dude. Straight up. Oh, so that's why it got so cold here. Hell froze over. Might be worse this weekend. Dude, I saw the results for FP3. I saw the results for FP3. That's the end of the sentence. Alright. Oh, the parking garage is looking great. Alex did such a good job with this. Will we be watching Quali? I'll probably have it on the other TV, RT, yeah. Bottas, though. I have a feeling that Bottas was hiding his power level when he was at Mercedes. His power level is clearly much higher. Oh, it's over 9,000. Yeah. He's Finnish. His driving level is over 9,000. Dude, he survived in the same circumstances as my summer car, okay? Of course their driving is good. Duh. Alright, these are looking really nice. But he drives on dirt. It's kind of like... I'm pretty sure that's on the driving test, dude. This looks real good, man. Yep, the office spaces look really sweet. This is coming along very nicely. Okay. Let's keep going. I wanted to get all the floors done. Wanted to get all the floors done pretty much up to this level that I'm standing on. Okay, we got andesite slabs there. Hey, Taradra. How you holding out, buddy? Bonjour. Bonjour, mon ami. Ha 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 ha. Come here. Ha ha ha. Okay. Come here. Oh. All right, Alex, let's see what we got to do today. Let's make sure all the floors are good up until this point. Is that a coffee? Brimo went and got me donkeys, dude. Remember what you were saying about how it's a little bit easier? Okay, you're probably right. Yeah, that's fair. Sell them to me. Sell me your children. Ha 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 ha. How much for the women? The little girl. It's a quote from the Blues Brothers. Please, I'm not weird. Please. Please. No, but actually, yes. If you say no, Elwood and I will come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of the week. We need... Panta, why did you just... I don't want these. I don't want these, man. Why did you give... Damn it, you stupid Panta. Damn it, you stupid Panta. And I, for one, would welcome. We'd also like to thank everybody here coming out from Illinois State, County, and Municipal Law Enforcement. We're the good old Blues Brothers band from Chicago. I'm just trying to get the groundwork done for this floor, dudes. Yeah, Panta, I wasn't sure how to do the interiors. And then I was like, oh, you know what? We can just use the same green, the Pack Electric green aesthetic, man. It looks really good. The green and the white, I actually really like it. It's a pretty sweet color scheme. So, this is the Pack Electric LA subway terminal, guys. So, this is a building in Los Angeles that has... We can leave this as open office space. We need the quartz brick. This is a building that has... It's in downtown Los Angeles, and it has a subway depot. It has a subway terminal in the basement. But, it's not used. It was a subway terminal. And it was used for Pack Electric. So Pacific Electric was the company, and there was a subway terminal in the basement. It's still there, but they don't use it, which is actually super interesting. So I thought, you know, our city needs a subway terminal. Might as well build it. So we did. And I actually learned a lot about historic downtown Los Angeles. It was really cool. They had a subway here in 1925, which is that's pretty damn good for the west coast of the United States. So for the people that are like overseas, for the people that are in Europe and stuff, the west coast of the U.S. was not that developed. Like there's the Wild West and stuff, right? Like, oh, thank you. There was the Wild West and stuff, but it wasn't like the East Coast until like the 40s and the 50s. It really didn't get like super built up until, well, probably actually it's like 50s and 60s, believe it or not. So, having a subway out there in 1925 is actually, that's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty dang ahead of its time, considering that's like, I mean, the only cities that had subways at this point were like, let's see, who had a subway in 1925 in the U.S.? Chicago, New York, Boston. Cincinnati had one, and then they never finished it. It's still there, abandoned to this day. Yeah. There's like 100-year-old subway system in Cincinnati that's never been used. Yeah. Good call. The Great Depression killed the project, for people that are wondering. I don't think DC had a metro system. Philly probably did. But yeah, that's not a lot, dude. Oh, we didn't get the walls exactly right. Alex, match the floor plan to the upper floor. So, I'm just making sure this floor plan is the same as the floor plan upstairs. So we don't have like green and white stuff coming up through the floor. Except right there. That's where we want it. There we go. Nice bunker shelter spot. Yeah, the tunnel is still there, Kyron. Believe it or not. Part of it isn't, though. Part of it is there, part of it isn't. Where's the damn wall? There we go. I found it. Does anyone see him? Oops. Oh, oh. Oh, this is asymmetric, I remember now, because the windows are different. Oh. Huh. Can I decorate the ends as break rooms for the floors? Yeah, Penta, go ahead. You know what, Alex, for this particular area, you did everything right, but just leave it like this, because we're dealing with something that's very asymmetric here. So yeah, just leave it like. Actually, you know what? Just make this one big room. Screw it. Make this one big office, because the walls don't line up. Because we have asymmetric stuff because of the skylights right there. Sorry, I should have seen this. Sweet. And do we have one level down to the copper? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Get some... Oh, I went a little too far. Let's get rid of the stone. I think I laid stone in here just as a template. Stone don't look right. But we still have a level here. That we play the kazoo. I don't know what we're gonna replace the floor down with. It's a block too far. Where are we, in Arnhem? Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, smooth stone will be fine. That's a pretty good... we should get the chiseled quartz in the pillars and continue the pattern in this little gap right here. You dug too greedily. Well, it's the damn beacon, man. See those icons in the top right? Like, I can't... username placed down some beacons to help us place stuff faster and move around faster, and it always ends up turning the pickaxe into a frickin' minigun. You shoot at something, it's just... haha, pickaxe go brrrr. Like, I ain't complain. Oh god, potato bot's here. Everybody act normal. Hey! What's up, man? How you doing? How's your weekend going? Everything good? What's the problem with beacons? Nothing. It just makes it hard when we want to get rid of something because it destroys the entire building, dude. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Thank you for putting them there. I just gotta be very careful with the pickaxe that I don't do that. Look, I just killed like 6 blocks in there. See, but like on the other hand, username, I don't want to get rid of them either. I don't want to get rid of the beacons either, because if I screw up or something, it's very easy to just get rid of something, like if you make a mistake. Like, you guys with the buildings that you're making, it's... Dude, I inadvertently chose, like, one of the most complicated buildings. I thought building the subway terminal was going to be easy, because it like, you look at that building, right? You're like, oh, that doesn't look that complicated. That's not bad at all. This thing has so many small little subtle things to it that you would never notice unless you were looking at it close. Like, you look at it and be like, oh, that's easy. That's going to be easy to make. Like, okay, so I'll give you an example. Look at this wing of the building. There's 4 wings. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at the second one. The second one is inset. It stops. The third wing is on top of a parking garage, and so is the fourth. the building is asymmetric. It's built into the side of a hill. So this is not over there because the subway terminal goes out that side, right? And the floor plan, there's no floor plans for the building either. It, like, when we built the SunTrust building a little bit earlier on the map, we found plans for that building. We found the plans for each floor, and that building was easy. We had that built in 1 or 2 streams. The subway terminal is inadvertently one of the most complicated buildings I've ever built, and we're not even finished with it. We got to build the verandas that are up at the top, and those are all asymmetric as well. It's crazy. Should do a road trip for this building. That would be another Route 154, drummer. It's in Los Angeles, man. It's as far away as Hoonigan is. Hey, Pun Sister. There's nothing in there. What about a Route 154 to all the buildings that we've selected in Minecraft? That's a long list. You know what? I'm going to use these flat slabs to finish the floors. I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm going to need more smooth stone. So like this building has all these little subtleties to it that are hard to get right, but I'd like to think that we got most of them right. What beacon should go down? Whatever the, well, username. Actually, just take them all for now, dude. Because I think we got to build up a little bit higher. So yeah, just get rid of them for now. Thank you for placing them there. I appreciate it. No smooth stone. Nothing. What's that? Depending on SLS's schedule for the summer and personal life constraints, I notified the wife. I'm driving down in the 2B leased Mustang for it. Screw the rest. Want to play in a 995 Cannonball run? Dude, if I can get that media accreditation for SLS, yes, Kyron, basically, yes, yeah. It's contingent on a couple of things, but. No smooth. Alright, I gotta make a trip over to the sorter. Because tough enough don't swim.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Sorry, I had donkeys, man. Does NASA always have enough media spots? Yeah, for the most part, dude. The reason why I didn't get to go to rollout is because I missed the application date, fellas. The application for Crew 4 is up right now, if, you know, you wanted to check that out. That's the real reason. I missed the original thing. Guys, like, I've talked with the public affairs people. Like, I have enough of a following. I should be able to get, like, media credentials just by, like, with my Twitter account. Like, they look at press and stuff, and they look at like how big your following is. So like if you have like 1 or 2 followers on Twitter and you use that, you cite that as like why you should be like press accredited, they'll reject you. But oh, thanks, Alex. All right, let's get out of here. Be careful, your ego is taking up the entire room. Yeah, whatever. Like, now, serious, but I didn't mean that as a flex. What I mean is that, like, what I'm trying to tell you is that I should A, apply on time, and B, I should have been doing this a long time ago. I made a mistake. Like, the mistake that I made, like, see, here's the thing, alright? Look, at the end of the day, fellas, and I'm not trying to make it about this, okay? Because it's not. Like, this is the mistake that I made. It doesn't need to be like this. But long story short, like going to launches, I did it in 2015, okay, for the first Falcon 9 landing, right? And what we did, that Falcon 9, the Orbcom 2 mission, ended up scrubbing a bunch of times. It scrubbed 3 or 4 times. And I ended up spending a week in Florida, and that was a week of not streaming. And keep in mind, this was like 3 months after I started going full-time stream, right? And I lost like 400 subs, I think, in that week of not streaming, trying to cover the launch. And then even when I did cover the launch, I covered it on Periscope, which was... that was the way to stream it. You couldn't stream it. Like, in 2015, it was really hard to do IRL streaming, right? Believe it or not. You could. And DOS was working on ways to get that done, right? But, yeah, it was really hard to do. I want an overhead landing here. Make the entranceways 3 by 1, Alex, because I want a glass block over it. McLaren has bad porpoising. Yeah, no, Doom, it's not getting comfortable. So, I got worried, man, because... I didn't have anything to fall back on. So, it wasn't so much getting comfortable, it was more paranoia than anything. Like, I'm like, you know, I spent $1,000 and I lost 400 subs, and I definitely did not make that back. I did not see a return on that at all. Like, I didn't. We didn't see a return on it. I lost a lot of money going and seeing that Falcon 9. And every single launch, I noticed that the sub count just tanks. Every single time I started noticing it. Now, here's the thing. There's a duality to this, okay? Every time I go down and cover a launch, you'd hemorrhage subs. You can ask DOS the same question. It happens. And that's why... it's part of the reason why, you know, DOS chose other ways to do this. You know, like, yeah, okay, that's supposed to be like that. DOS, you know, figured out, like, producing for NASA spaceflight is much more sustainable. And I get it. I understand that. So, but he was still going down and doing IRL launches and he was doing it to show off the tech and stuff, which is fine. And that actually eventually worked out. But covering the launches like that is... you don't make an ROI. Sorry, there's no return on investment at all. So, like, my idea to cover that would be to stream going down there to Route 154, which is why I bought Tough Enough. But back in the day, you know, every time we'd, you know, there would be a launch, if I went down every time, I would be broke after a couple of months because they launched so much, and you're not going to get that return, even with high-profile launches. Like, don't get me wrong, fellas, I'd love to go sit and cover every freaking launch for you guys. I'd do it. I seriously would. I'd cover every single one of them, you know. I'd trying to figure out ways to get a studio, you know, like a mobile studio down there and cover the launch, etc., right? But... you just don't make that good of a return on it. And I hate that it has to be this way. I really don't like it. But that's the reality of the situation. So I was like, you know what, man? It's better to just cover it from home. Basically work remote for covering launches. That's the way to do it. Sucks, but that's the way to do it. Did Route 154 float the channel through the downtime in an acceptable way while you were away getting the truck? No, not really. I lost a good amount of cash on Route 154, but it was worth it because now I have all the mobile streaming stuff. So to get the return on investment, just like launching SLS more barrelicious, I should do more driving streams. But the winter is kind of holding me back on that one right now. So what I did was, and this is the mistake that I made, you know, I was like, I did it a couple of times and I lost money every time because it's not something you can really do in the long term, right? But the thing is that eventually you'll gain enough steam just doing remote streams that you're eventually gonna go down there. Like, I want to cover launches for you guys down there. That's what I want to do. And that's why I bought the truck. I've been trying to figure out a way to make this a little more sustainable. Now, trust me, I probably won't see a return on investment. I probably won't see a return on investment either way. All right, we got that floor figured out. So now we're going up to the top floors, Alex. I probably won't see an ROI either way for a little while. But with the truck, I can help bridge. I can at least keep the momentum of the stream going, you know? Because part of streaming is just being there. That's part of what kills you when you go to cover a live stream like that. What gets you is the fact that you're basically stuck there. It's like you have to fly on an airplane, and that's a day away from streaming, you know. And then, you know, you're at the hotel and you can't really stream off a hotel room connection because they suck. So that's another day, and you know, 2 or 3 days off in a row, and not everybody's going to realize why you're off because not everybody goes on social media, etc., etc. So I could put it in the title, I could post it, you know, hey, I'm driving down. I could post updates on Twitter. I still log into the stream and get 1,000 people asking me, oh, where have you been? Which is fine. That's okay. Whatever. That's long story short is that you know it's not sustainable, but at the end of the day, you still got to do it. Or else I'm just going to be sitting up here in Massachusetts covering launches remotely the whole time. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Hellfish, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. I basically want to build out the truck for overlanding, man. Build it for overlanding, except don't. Like, it should be... I want to build out tough enough to be a long-range streaming vehicle. That's part, like I said, that's part of the reason why I bought the damn thing. All right. Alex, work on the floor plans here. How many floors do we need to go up? Overlanding. Latifi crashed. Oh, no. Is he all right? Jet is a tough track, Clutch. Really tough. All right, Alex, basically we're going to go up floor to floor here, and we're going to build up every floor, and we're going to complete every floor before we go to the next floor. Or just buy a trailer, Hellfish, but yeah. I need white quartz. Yeah, Black Horse. There is an advantage to YouTube, but YouTube isn't sustainable for me. My YouTube VOD channel doesn't even have 1,000 subs on it. And once again, I'm not like, oh, like and subscribe to my channel. No, I'm not. That's not. If you want to go sub to the VOD channel, do it. If you don't, I don't care. If you want to ring the bell or whatever, I don't give a frick, dude. It's there for your convenience. I don't really make money off of it. It's there because, like, to be quite frank, the Twitch VOD player is pretty bad. It's not the best, but it works, you know. So, you know, and like, and the other thing I thought about, like, you know, YouTube and stuff. I want to do the like advanced Kerbal tutorials and stuff, and building up a following on YouTube and getting people to, you know, come from YouTube to here and go from there to the YouTube channel and stuff, or maybe like putting exclusive stuff on the YouTube channel. Like, I might do that, but I don't know. Like, but simultaneously at the same time, I don't want to hold that over the Twitch viewers' heads that have been here for a long time. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, you know, you have to, if you want to see this content, it has to be on the YouTube channel, you know? What I have thought about doing is premiering a VOD, or premiering it, like, if I was going to do a YouTube video, we would premiere the YouTube video, right? And I would just stream the premiere on Twitch, which I don't think that's a bad idea. But yeah, I gotta, you know, if I was gonna do a YouTube video, like, I would really want to do like advanced Kraken tutorials or something. But yeah, I don't know. Like, we gotta find ways to make this. I don't want to keep using. Oh, we gotta find ways to make it more sustainable, because, so like, here's the thing. That's a mistake that I made, right? Back in 2015, I should have just bit the bullet and taken the monetary hit and just gone. But you got to remember, like, a lot of my paycheck at the time was getting wiped out by student loans. I mean, a lot of it still does, but I ain't complaining. That's my problem. That is not your problem. I'm not asking for money. Screw that. I hate people that do that shit. Excuse my language. I'll take the time out. I'm not asking for money. I'm not doing that. So I was really paranoid that I might not have enough money to pay for a student loan, etc., etc. So I kind of had to just sit here and grind stuff out. And that's what I did. The thing is, you know, I'm sitting here talking about sustainability. Dude, I just put the sustainability of the stream to the test this year. I put it to the test. You know why? Because I chose to do variety streaming. And I've been doing variety streaming. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, when I stopped playing KSP every day, the sub count did go down. But it didn't go down as much as you might think. I don't know, maybe lost 20% of my subs, something like that. Not bad considering. Most of you stayed, and I really do appreciate it. So, you know. What is the building being worked on? This is the LA subway terminal building kiosk. This building right here. We're working on building the interiors out. Yeah, Chief. People, you know what's more. I know you guys think that, but dude, some people don't. There are such things as just a no strings attached viewer. I'm sure there are people that watch this stream that have been watching for years. They've never talked to me. They never want to talk to me. They don't want to be a part of the community, but they like the streams and they lurk. I'm sure there's people out there that don't even have a username. That probably, hi, by the way, I know you're there. Thank you, I appreciate that. There are people like that, and you know, if they don't see me playing Kerbal, they're gonna go watch somebody else. Straight up. And I don't take that personally. It's not that big of a deal. That's just content creation on the internet. Like, I don't take it personally. It's not personal. Unless someone makes it personal, and then I'll just ban them from the stream because, dude, I don't have time to play games like that. You know? So I mean, Chief, you say like, oh, you're here for you, and I do appreciate that, and I know you mean it, and I know a lot of you mean it, but there's some people that are just like, oh, he's not playing Kerbal, screw this, bye. I get it. Like, I understand. I don't take that personally. It's not personal. It's your entertainment, you know? So, we did lose some viewers, man. But it is what it is, dude. Like, whatever. When I get mission mode back up and running, and when I get that stuff all figured out, I'm gonna blow you guys out of the water. And this brings me to my next point. What I'm trying to do with the new mission mode save is make architecture. So first of all, I can't think of a better case than that paper that we went over yesterday for me to develop the entire architecture and plan out the entire architecture from the start. I'm gonna plan out an architecture that is good enough to go to the moon, right? So basically, I'm going to take the route for the new mission mode architecture that the Apollo program did. Basically, build everything first. Figure out everything, build it first, then do missions. I'm going to try to build an architecture that's flexible enough to, okay, so the last objective that we had in mission mode before I needed to take a break, right, was building out building out architecture to get to the moon. I'm going to build the most giga-chad lunar architecture I can think of, something that is really great at getting stuff down to the surface of the moon, of Mun in KSP, right, and then we use that tech to go other places, basically. I'm going to make the most, foolproof architecture I can think of for going to the moon. It might be reusable, it might not be. And we're going to use that to go to the moon. Of course, Chief. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I tested the sustainability of this stream by going pretty much full variety stream. And you guys, like I said, for the most part, 90% of you stayed. So I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart because I needed a break. I know everybody's like, oh, I need a break from this. I need a break from playing this video game. My life is so difficult. It's not like that at all, dude. I played Kerbal for almost a decade straight, no breaks. I just needed a recharge, man. Hey, Lunchbox.
Discovery, going
Thanks, man. Once again, I'm not asking for money, dude. I appreciate it, though. Thank you very much. Screw that. I don't beg. I'd rather fail as a streamer than beg for subs. I would, I could say that with a clear conscience. I'd rather freaking fail. I'd rather freaking fail and go work at McDonald's than ask for subs. Not that working at McDonald's is bad, but you get the idea. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing with the KSP architecture, and when I maybe I'll figure out a way to deploy YouTube videos with that as well, explaining the architecture and stuff. That might not actually be a bad idea, but yeah, when we get back to it, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody will come back, and then that combined with Route 154 should make the stream... basically should make the stream sustainable enough for... Not sustainable enough. It should make the stream kind of... I'm not going to say idiot-proof. That's not the right word. And I don't want to keep using sustainable because everybody throws that word around nowadays. The stream is already sustainable. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Me sitting here and choosing to grind out all the launches and stream Kerbal for that freaking long is what ended up making the stream sustainable. And I'm to the point where I can go do something like Route 154 and it won't financially kill me. So, and then once I get the new Kerbal architecture up and running, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I anticipate the view count and the sub count going back up to where it was. Because, once again, this architecture, I'm making it idiot-proof. It's going to be about as solid of architecture. I'm trying, my benchmark is Saturn V. And don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a carbon copy of anything. What I'm really trying to do with this architecture is build it out myself. No, it's not going to be a SSTO or a Venture Star inspired architecture. I'm trying to take all the different elements from different parts of different space programs that I like and combine it into just the ultimate architecture. Some of the designs might be mine, some of them might not be. But, yeah. What I'm trying to get at is that by the time that's done, and we go back to Kerbal, combined with the Route 154 stuff, we should be good enough. That should be good enough to where I can go cover launches, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. So tell me how you see it. Do we see KSP2 this year? My gut's still telling me yes. Once again, I know the devs of KSP2. I know the game is getting worked on. There was a KSP2 show and tell video yesterday. I haven't watched it yet, believe it or not. I think we're gonna get it. I think they're working on it, but I think they're behind. And once again, that's not a bad reflection of Private Division or Take-Two or Intercept or anything. Them developing a game through Kerbal when they weren't, like, when everybody had to switch to remote, that must be tough. Like, they've had to face challenges just like everybody else. So I'm not, like, holding it over their heads that they're a little bit behind. But I'm, like, look, this COVID delayed pretty much everything, dude. It delayed the Artemis program by 6 months. Who knows what it did to Kerbal? I think it's still gonna come out this year if you really want my honest opinion. Really, Hellfish? Hamilton's at risk in Q1. Hold on. I can load up the qualifying. We can live stream it. Hey, Sunshine. There's no way that's happening. No freaking way. But yeah, fellas, basically I'm trying to get it to a point where I can... Ooh, Toto's not pleased. Yeah, of course, Phone Sister. Duh. Yeah, man. Yeah, Sencha, I will. No, Mikey, no, that is so not right. I can't believe Mercedes made a dud like that. It's gonna take time to develop those side pods, dude. But yeah, fellas, trust me, I'm working towards it. I'm working towards figuring out ways to basically make it where I could go down to a launch and it won't break the bank and it won't put me in the poorhouse, so we can go to cover more launches. I'm trying to figure out ways that I can do that. And I'm getting there. I'm making progress. But, going back to what originally started this conversation, I made a mistake, and the mistake was not going down to any launches. I haven't been to a launch since 2018. Well, NG-11 was the last rocket I saw launch. That was April 17th, 2019. And then Falcon Heavy test flight before that. OA-5, CRS-9, Orbcom 2. Yeah, man, I missed so many launches. 2018, be there. You remember that, Mayor? Remember when we watched that? And remember when we were like, man, 2018, such a long way away. Yeah. You think Ham will retire this year because of the new cars? No. Well, it depends, man. If that car is a dog this entire season, yeah. Lewis, look, You know, like, we were watching the new Drive to Survive, Brimo and I noticed something about Lewis, and it confirmed basically what I was thinking. The guy's freaking ruthless. Ruthless. The last episode of Drive to Survive, when they're like, yeah, they want to look at the car, and he's like, what? No, that's bullcrap. Why the hell do they want to look at the car? Frick them. I was like, yeah, okay. See, you just act like a nice guy off the track, because you probably are. You're probably a nice guy, but, like, don't sit here and pretend like you aren't as a competitive mother trucker, dude. Like, that's what I was expecting. Like, you never see it. You never see behind the facade with Lewis. He's always like, I'm such a good person. I'm such a good person. No. Homeboy's ruthless as hell. And you know what? I admire that. I really do. He's ruthless on the track. Guy's racecraft is impeccable. And dude, I don't like him. I'm not that big of a Lewis fan. But I do admire the skills. Seriously. Oh, Toto is so mad. Are you sure that that attending live launches will be a financial loss? Yeah, of course it is, Chief. For the same reason, that's why I was trying to tell you, like, why, when I stop playing Kerbal, you're gonna hemorrhage off a little bit, but you'll gain it back. But see, the mistake that I made is that you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it. So I'm trying to find a way to keep doing it that doesn't break the bank every time, and that's what buying the truck was about. That was the idea. I'm sorry, I may not have communicated that correctly. Lewis in 16th. What in the hell happened? Something's wrong with that car. Something's broken. Unless, fellas, okay, I don't mean to keep the Formula 1 talk going. Do you think Mercedes is Valtteri Bottasing Lewis Hamilton? You know what I mean by that, right? Do you think they're doing that? Dude. If they do Lewis like that, I'm gonna be a little upset. Why would they do that? Well, if you watch the Drive to Survive, Toto Wolff is basically saying like, oh yes, it's all about the future. It's all about the future. It's all about the future. That's why I got rid of Valtteri. It was a very difficult decision for me to do. That's what he was saying. Do you? They are treating them as equals. Yeah, just like they treated Bottas and Hamilton as equals too, huh? And Rosberg and Hamilton, yeah. Well, Rosberg and Hamilton they actually did, which was pretty admirable, I will say. Better than Ferrari did, you know. Highly doubt it. Okay, it was just a random shower thought. Demon, I'll tell you, if they did do that, guess what? I'm gonna become a big Lewis Hamilton fan because if they do that to him, what they did to Bottas, or what like Ferrari did to Barrichello back in the day, I'm gonna be a little upset. He doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve that for a second. Hamilton starting for P16. W, I have it on. Can you believe that, dude? I just joined. I have one word. Keck. Dude, I can't believe that. I can't freaking believe it. They have a big porpoising issue and a huge drag issue. I mean, Hellfish, this is... Dude, it's nothing new. This is aerospace engineering, man. They redesigned the side pods. And they couldn't get it dialed in time. Simple as that. If Mercedes does get it... Like, okay, so... You know what, man? Like, okay, I'm thinking about... We'd be stupid to think that Mercedes isn't going to have that figured out in 1 or 2 races. They just don't have it dialed in. And to be honest, Jeddah is not a good track for testing this because it's dangerous. You don't want to do testing like that. The side pods were a bad idea. They're why the drag is so high. Yeah. You know what, Hellfish? I gotta say, at least they're freaking innovating, dude. At least they're trying, you know? Like, Hamilton got what? He's down in like P14 or something. They're worried about the dirty air. Yeah. Cyber rodeo. That's cool, Lunfront. Kozlowski was innovating too. Hey, if you ain't trying to find an advantage, you're not racing. All right? Like, you've got to come to terms with that. We can't sit here and get mad every time somebody modifies their car and then say, why is there no innovation? It's so stupid. Nobody builds anything crazy. You remember the Tyrrell P34? Like, yeah, Clutch. I don't know, man. Fellas, where I'm at right now, from what I'm seeing here, is that they don't have the side pod dialed in, okay? I mean, Russell drove that car to 4th, okay? So that means, well, you know what that tells me? That Russell and Hamilton have different driving styles. You know what that also tells me? That the cars are set up way differently, which is not a bad thing. Oop, that's not right. I gotta go down there. I gotta pick all that stuff up. Russell's good at driving terrible cars. Yeah. I think it's just gonna take a second to dial that side pod in. But if they nail it, then look out, man. And I'm sure they will. Like, they'll get there. There's no way that that's not happening. Like, I think they'll get there. Let me put it to you this way. If I was Ferrari, I don't give a frick how slow their car is. I would be watching them like a hawk, and Red Bull. I don't, dude, frick that. As a Ferrari fan, we've suffered way too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's 10 spacing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 spaces in between the lights. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're 1. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, cool. Got to put some lights in the ceiling downstairs. So yeah, they'll dial in the side pods. I honestly, yeah, pretty sure they will. This needs to be smooth. And I don't have any. Anyway, yeah, Mercedes will get it dialed in. I'll find a more sustainable way to stream. And, or a model that doesn't break the bank. Long story short, we just gotta go to cover launches more. You know, that's what we gotta do. Can you explain what the side pods are? They're the intakes that are on the sides of the car. The side pods on Formula 1 cars are the radiators. That's the grill of the Formula 1 car. Where did all the shulker boxes, though, go that we had here? Ah, they're right here. Nice. Oh no, covering more launches. How unfortunate. I just gotta find a way to do it to be able to bridge the gap right, Bren. And that's... Yeah, we can do that. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, swore again. Curious what they changed. They put the... They tried to go for a low drag side pod, and it's ending up... It's ended up screwing the car. Screwing the car's, like, weight balance up and stuff. So...
Discovery, go and throttle up.
The intakes on a Formula 1 car, those side pods, like I said, they're the grill. It really, really has a lot to do with the aero
Go and throttle up.
going into the car, right? So, think about it like the intake of a jet engine. Hey, Kyron, give the sub to Mayor and Dr. Robinson with an 8-month resub. Thank you. So, think about, like, changing the side pods around, Weather Guy. It would be like changing the fairing on a rocket. If you redesign the fairing, it's going to take longer to dial it in to achieve the result. That's the problems I think Mercedes is having right now. They don't have it. It's not dialed in, and it's going to take a second to dial it in. Hold on a second. I didn't think I got this right. I wanted to ask you, how do you wind down after a long stream? Okay. So, Clutch, despite what you might think, you can't just stop streaming and go to bed. Think about it like if you came home from work at 5 and then you went to sleep at 5. It doesn't work that way. How do I wind down? Let's see. What did I do last night? I gotta think about it for a second, man. Here, let me hold on, Clutch. Let me get these windows finished, and I'll tell you in a second, okay? Just remind me, because Minecraft, for whatever reason, is a game where you can hyper focus like crazy. It's really easy to just get locked in and just keep going. This game is notorious for that. Like, when I have a build design in my head, I have trouble articulating what I'm trying to say. Let me just finish this up and then I'll show you. I'm just trying to build out the floor. All right. Alex, I think we're good to build the floor out on the back segment here. Okay, so what did I do to wind down the stream yesterday? Let's see. We did 200 laps at Daytona, or not at Daytona, at Atlanta, and that was fun. Except I got screwed by the cautions. I crashed at like 2/3 of the way through the race, and then the last third of the race there was no caution flags, so I was back in like 13th because the car got almost irreparably damaged. So you know that's good. Oh shoot! No! Hey, relax, Creeper. Go relax. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, let me think about this for a second. Let me go up here so you guys can look down at the building while I'm thinking about it. So we did the 200 laps. At Daytona, and then normally what I would have done is log off after that. But I decided to go play Tarkov with Tiradra late night last night because whatever, right? Like, have some fun. Let's just play. So we did. I think I stopped at like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, something like that. And what did I do? It takes like maybe an hour and a half, Clutch. I'm trying to think. What did I do? So I logged off of the stream last night, and then I went and I cooked myself food. So what I do is I shut everything off here. I get any dishes that I have out of my office. Oh, no! Someone just crashed. Oh, Mick just bought it. Oh, no. Oh, I hope he's okay. Mick just bought it hard. Crashed the car. I hope he's alright. Anyway, so I went and I cooked food, and what I do is while I'm cooking food, I put on a YouTube video. What did I watch last night? I started watching Vice Grip. And then, you know, what did I think I made ramen. I made ramen last night. And then I just have YouTube on, and I clutch to wind down. I just go and read about anything. Usually it's space. Last night, I'll be honest, I've been reading a lot about what's going on in like Ukraine and Russia. It's just interesting to me. Like, and I'm not trying to downplay the hardship of what's going on over there, or the crap that people are having to go through, because it sucks. It doesn't look like it's a lot of fun from what I can tell. And yeah, that's what I was reading about last night. If you really want to know, I was reading about T-72, T-80, T-82, T-90 tank design. Because so the T-72 is T-80, those Russian tanks, they're not bad. They're not a bad tank, but it's not very ergonomic inside of those tanks. So it's a Soviet era tank, and what they were trying to do is they were trying to give the tank a low profile so it could like pop up from behind a hill. If you notice that all the Russian vehicles are really they look like they're flat. They're not very tall, like BMPs, troop transports. So BMP-1s, BMP-2, BMP-3s. BTR 60s, T-72s, they're all short. They're short tanks. So basically, because they're short, the Soviets have a height requirement. The Soviet at the time, they had a height requirement. You have to be short to be a tank driver and a tank gunner. And the T-70, T-80, those types of tanks have an autoloader mechanism, right? And they switched it to an autoloader to keep the profile low, so you wouldn't have to put 3 people in the turret. There's just 2 people in the turret, right? And what I was reading about specifically is what happens if the tank gets hit in a certain way. Basically, like if a jav hits it or it gets hit from the side via an RPG, it's pretty well armored on the sides and on the front, you know. It's got sloped armor and reaction armor, so it'll bounce off. But if you hit it in the right spot, and basically like the barbette on the turret is lined with ammunition for the autoloader mechanism, so it has the magazine is basically a circle. It's a toroidal magazine for the tank. Like think a drum mag for a gun, and the drum mag goes around where the people are sitting. The gunner and the guy that's on the top turret. There's 2 guys in the turret, 1 driver. There's a 3-man crew. So because they went with this lower profile, they had to kind of squish the people and the ammunition and everything all together. They're all next to each other. So like if the tank gets hit, right? If the tank gets hit and the magazine detonates, you know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, first of all. Like, no one deserves to get cooked inside of a tank. That's fricked up, dude. What happens is the magazines detonate and the turret turns into a bottle rocket. Because it's dome shaped, it's a hemispherical shape, the turret, and basically the explosion explodes up and that explosion compresses inside of the turret and it works like a bottle rocket. It shoots the turret up in the air. And don't get me wrong, like it pretty much instantly fries anyone inside the tank. Like, it's kind of messed up. Like I said, I wouldn't wish that crap on anybody. Nobody deserves that. Mick is still in the car, but talking to the stewards. Uh-oh. Like I don't wish that on anybody. That is a very fricked up way to go. That's terrible. So, I don't know why I was reading that, Clutch, but I did notice, like, oh geez, that scared me. I thought that was a creeper, dude. I saw the side of the boat. I'm like, that's a creeper. I'm about to die. I saw from all this combat footage that the T-72 turrets just wind up in a field like 20 feet away. I saw footage of a tank, a T-72 or a T-80 turret that exploded. And don't get me wrong, it's not just Russian tanks. The Ukrainians have the same tanks too. So it's happening on both sides. And once again, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It's so fricked up. Like there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you do. You literally can see the magazine explode around you and that's it. You just sit there and be like, well, this was fun, I guess. I saw a T-72 turret that blew up. And it came down with such force that the turret, the barrel of the gun, skewered itself into the ground and it looked like a lollipop sticking out of the ground. Do you know what height that turret needed to be at and come back down and skewer itself on the turret barrel into the ground and have the turret basically facing forward into the ground and stay like that? It needed to fall from a pretty high height to do something like that. So I get interested in reading about it. And this is the kind of things that I go about looking at. Like, Clutch, that's how I usually wind down. All these facts that I have about the space program, yeah. That wind down time, I use it to my advantage. I keep reading about space. I keep learning. I keep understanding things. And I get better and better and better and better and better and better at it. You just chip at it. You know? It's like building a city in Minecraft. You're not going to make great strides, particularly great strides every day, but if you chip away at it just a little bit, after, with the community, obviously, after a year of work, look what we have. You know what I mean? I know about thermobarics, Demon. I know what they do. Yeah, SKS, like, once again, I'm not trying to say any particular thing about what's going on. It's obvious. I don't like war. War is stupid. Very counterintuitive. I think it's a waste of time, but that's really easy for me to say because I'm not fighting this war. You know what I mean? I think that's something that gets very overlooked. You know, everybody here's like, oh, we don't want war. You're not fighting it. Of course you say that. You know? So, this is a screwed up thing to joke about, but I saw a vid where the tank blows up, the turret flies, and then it cuts to KSP footage where the same turret flies into orbit, lands on the moon, and Kerbonaut plants a flag. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, Vasi, it's fricked up, dude, but I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated by the engineering, like, or, well, you know, physics, I guess. Like, it's very interesting stuff for me, you know? Mick's out of the car and on the way to the care center. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow, Hellfish. I mean, Vasia, that's kind of funny, dude. You know, if anything, if you're a fan of dark humor, then you get a lot of that during war, you know? But, thank you. Thank you. The last answer. Since we were on the subject, and I know you don't like to talk about it, but does the Ukraine have a chance? I don't know, Clutch. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That alligator-class ship sure wasn't engineered well enough. I don't think that thing was designed to be in a frontline combat service, Hellfish, but... Guys, like... The thing with what's going on with Ukraine and Russia, it's not good. But honestly, and I'm not afraid to say this, I do not know enough about that part of the world to be able to weigh in on it. I can talk to you about the space program. That's about it. And maybe the airplane, like we talked about the 225, that's what I know about. I know about that. I don't know what the frick is going on over there. There's a lot of idiosyncrasies to this that I think people are looking over. The first thing that I said when I streamed on February 25th was, look, I can already see it happening. And if you go back and look at February 25th's VOD, what I said was, look, there's going to be a hell of a lot of misinformation here. There's going to be a hell of a lot of people lying about stuff. There's going to be uncited sources all over the place. Don't fall for any of that crap, because it is going to happen. And it has. It's everywhere. Like, I saw it coming from a mile away. Wow, the engine fell off the transmission fell off the back of the car. It sheared at the bell housing. Interesting. That's too neutral for you? Batman, I just don't know enough. I don't know enough about what's going on. And I'm not trying to say that one, you know, like, oh, you know, what the Russian government is doing is right or what the Ukrainian government is doing is right. Obviously, I don't think invading countries is the right solution. And I know that's kind of funny for me to say as an American because we seem to have no problem doing it. I don't like it when we do it. I don't like it when anybody does it, you know? Like, I don't like war. War is not good. It's not good, and I don't like it. That's why I like to study history. It gives you some good insight. Yeah, I have my theories, Hellfish, dude, but I don't want to weigh in on it, dude, because, you know, that's the thing about history. It takes a second for history to come into focus. So the true long-term events and the stuff that people really want to know about, the honest-to-God answer is that we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the outcome of this is going to be. We don't know how it's going to affect us 20 years down the road. I don't give a frick what anybody says. You can't predict the future. You know? So, I'm not so much being neutral in this. Like, I'm obviously on the side that doesn't want war. I don't think provocating war is a good idea either. I think that's really stupid. But, like, I'm not going to weigh in just because I don't really know enough about what's going on. I know that invading other countries is not a good idea. You know, like, once again, As an American, kind of speaking from experience there, it usually doesn't end well trying to do that whole hearts and minds thing. We tried that. It ended, ironically, a couple months before this happened. It didn't end well. You know? I don't know. Dude, I'm just not familiar enough with what's going on to say, like, once again, I know enough to know that, like, war is wrong. I get it. Like, I don't think this is a good idea. Invading other countries, kind of stupid. I don't think this is gonna, you know, I don't think this is gonna help anyone in any particular way. You know, I think governments are benefiting from this the most, and that I don't like that, you know. It's just, yeah, I just don't know enough about what's going on to be able to weigh in. Like, I know it's wrong, and I know that much, and that's about it. Like, dude, I'm smart enough to, ooh. I'm smart enough to know, Batman, that this is not a good idea. But I'm also smart enough to know to not weigh in on the idiosyncrasies to it. Because, dude, I'm not an expert in foreign policy. I'm probably not the right guy to ask, you know? I know this is wrong, and that's about it. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say, homie. Like, that's it. I know it's wrong. And war is stupid. It's stupid, and it's counterintuitive, and it's a waste of time. I can't believe there's people that are still hung up on this crap. But, you know, hey. I can sit here, like, on the other hand, I can sit here and say, oh my gosh, who has time for war? But that's really easy for me to say. I ain't fighting this one. You know what I mean? I ain't fighting for my life. I'm not fighting for my freedom. You know what I mean? It's very easy to say that. You know? Very easy. But yeah, Clutch, that's the kind of stuff that I read about, dude. What's the white powder they put on the track? It's kitty litter. Because if the car leaks oil on the track, it doesn't. You don't want a car to do a Mario Kart and slip off the track. Sure, Sanchai, yeah. I don't want you to say anything more. That I'm not going to, Batman. I said my piece, dude. I know this is wrong, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't. Dude, people are still studying the effects of World War II to this day. They're still studying the effects. The effects aren't fully understood to this day. So, you know, all these people with takes about, you know, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen there, what does this mean for this? Dude, they don't know. I know enough about, like, I know enough about human behavior to know that no one can predict the future indefinitely. Everything here is just hot takes about stuff, and that's it. You know, oh, you know, could this side win? Could this side win? What's going to happen if they do win? What's going to happen if they don't win? Like, the honest answer is I don't know. I'm not smart enough to understand that. Or, I don't know, I guess a better way to say it would be I'm smart enough to know that I don't know. But yeah. Like, Batman, I'm not neutral by any means. So don't get confused, right? I'm very hesitant to weigh in on anything that's going on right now. You know? It's like when a rocket fails, right? When a rocket fails, we can sit here. And I know enough about rocketry to be able to tell you, with a pretty good understanding of rockets, what went wrong. Like Astra the other day, with their rocket launch, when the payload fairing didn't open. We knew within about 5 minutes, like watching the footage over and over again, I knew we had a pretty damn good idea of what happened, alright? Payload fairing didn't open. Second stage jettisoned inside of the payload fairing and then ignited, blew the fairing off, and destroyed the second stage. Like, and the payload. That's what happened. I know that that's what happened. But you can't take that at face value either, because You don't know what caused that particular problem. There's a difference there. Hey, Wild Gamer. Something, taxes and death. Yeah, indeed. You don't know what caused that problem. We had to wait for the fault tree analysis from Astra. Alright, let me fill the lights in here. So, yeah. That's where I'm at, dudes. Like, I just don't know enough about this to be able to weigh in. I'm sorry. You know, I know people look to me to figure stuff out, but I could speculate, but I know that speculation wouldn't be as accurate as it could be, like when we do space news. You know what I mean? I speculate on space news because I know space. Does that make sense? Max versus Charles for FP3. I just followed. Thanks, Wild Gamer. I think the intelligent answer is that no one knows what will happen for any outcome, and it's best just to not comment over it. Everything is opinion for the most part. It can be easily taken the wrong way. Bingo. Bingo. That's it, Demon. Huh. Interesting. Wow, that Red Bull cornering Hellfish is nice. Alright, we gotta sleep in game. So, yeah, fellas, I don't know. You know, I hope, like, see, you know what I was about to say, I hope they could figure this out, but, you know, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. Never is. Hamilton is pretty bummed. Just gave an interview. Says the reason is probably setup changes and says that it's the same car tomorrow, so not hoping for much. Yikes. I respect that you can talk about it. Batman, I don't like talking about this, dude. I really don't. I have a really big thing, man. My big thing is I don't like showing death on stream. I don't like the idea of profiting off of death. That really is just a big splinter in my mind. So, like, I'll talk to you about the engineering, like, with the turrets and stuff and how it happens, but I won't show you it happening. You know what I mean? Dude, I won't even show Challenger on here. I won't show STS-51L, and I won't show Columbia. I won't do it. I never have, and I never will. I have a big problem with that. I don't like it. You know? Get more Duncan, indeed.
Discovery, going throttle.
Alright, is this floor finished? We gotta put the windows in on this floor. And then, Alex, what we gotta do is get the glass blocks. Get the glass blocks and the doors for these areas here. You aren't profiting off of death here. Can I join? Gotta be following the stream for 3 months. That's my rule, Wild Gamer. It's just a rule to make sure that people don't come in and just start breaking stuff, you know? Demon, 62-month resub. Thanks. Yeah, fellas, and, you know, some people might take my answer for neutrality. I ain't neutral in this. No way. Ooh, helmet cam for Mick. Oh no, that wasn't Mick. Who else crashed? Ooh. Latifi bought it. Damn, dude. Alright. Alright, what else do we need to do here, dudes? Oh, that was in Q1. Alright, I'm only getting bits and pieces here. Hello, Spoder. You going shopping? Spoder's going shopping. Alright, do we have any glass in here? We have some stained glass and glass panes. Interesting. Hellfish. But yeah, fellas, yeah, I'm not... Clutch, going back to it, sorry, I'm trying to steer us back onto the right track. Clutch, that's what I do. I usually go, I make myself food, I watch YouTube videos, I read space flight forums, I read about space, and I usually have the television on nowadays. Something going on, and I basically just sit on the couch and read. Yeah. I sit on the couch, I read, I kind of just let my brain wander. Yeah. Cuz during the day I'm here and I'm focusing, and that it is. I'm not saying that streaming is so difficult. No, I'm not saying that. But it does take a lot out of you doing it for like 10-15 hours straight, especially like back to back to back to back. That does get a little. At the end of the day, you're just like, your brain is paced. So I just sit there and I read. That's it. That's what I do. We need glass blocks here. I want blocks and then I want doors here. So I don't know what type of doors we should use. What type of... That one question spiraled into quite the tangent. Well, Spoon, sometimes it's a complicated answer. And the reason why I get into these long things is because I want to show people, like, I try to demonstrate how I think about things. If I get a question for you, how do you wind down? Well, I do this. Well, why do you do this? Because I do this. You know, like, sometimes it's a complicated answer, you know? And it makes content to go for 12 hours. I don't know if Clutch is even here. How do I wind up? Well, Dado, my morning routine... I started a morning routine for New Year's, and it's working really well. You notice how I'm not, like, hours late for a stream? I usually get done... I usually plus or minus, like, a 10-minute window for start time. It's because I switched my habits, like, completely. And I try to stick with it. What I do is, I wake up, and dude, usually it takes me a second to get going. It takes me a second to wake up. Like, so usually what I do is I go in and I pop on, I'm like kind of ashamed to say this, but I pop on space Twitter and I read about space again. Go to sleep reading about space, wake up reading about space, man. That's what I do. I usually get up, I check space Twitter, I see what's going on in the world, I check the weather, and that's usually about 30 minutes. I usually wake up an hour before stream starts, so I wake up at 11 every day. I wake up, read about space. If there's any big space news, I'll usually have a message from somebody saying, oh my gosh, did you see this? Or I'll check it myself. I'm looking around for glass. I think it's up on the 3rd floor. Curb spits, shoo me into the wall at high speed. Yikes. Yeah, you space nerd, indeed. Where are the glass blocks? Where are the glass blocks? Damn it. DJ, no glass in the sorter, come to the village. Oh. Okay. And then what I do... Dinner bone. And then what I do is I get up, I wake up, I go talk to Brimo, I ask her how her day is going, but because she works regular 9 to 5, so she's usually been up for a little while. And, oh, wrong one. Yeah, that's the sorter. What do I do after? Yeah, I got Quali on. I hope Mick's okay, dude. Rolled. Sometimes I have breakfast, sometimes I don't. So I wake up, I do my thing for about 30 minutes. So about 11:30, I get up, I talk to Brimo for about 10 minutes. And after I talk to Brimo about what's going on, what I got to do for the day, like if everything with us is okay, I make sure I talk to Brimo every day. Because I love her. She's my baby. I make sure I talk to her every day. About whatever. It could be about what's going on in Ukraine, could be about buying a house, could be about money, whatever. I make sure to have at least one useful conversation with my significant other a day. And I know that seems like it's a burden, but no, it's not. Dude, thing about relationships, here we go, here's a tangent. Thing about relationships, man, dude, that stuff helps. That stuff helps. Dude, it helps you keep your mind clear. Seriously. It really does. You gotta, like, I can't even describe what it's like having another person support you like that. It's really, really nice. Gravel and snow biome. Hello. Villager trading, here we go. Spoon, that house was a piece of junk. 60 amp fuse box in the basement. I went in and looked at the electrical, and I was like, yeah, hard no. So I make sure I talk to Bree, make sure she's good, everything with her is going correctly, and going good, ask her how her day's going, etc., etc. Huh. Alright. And then I usually get that done by 11:30, 11:45, and then I need food. Oh, potatoes. Nice. I'll just have carrots. And then I start my day. I come in here, I flip the computers on about 15 minutes before I start streaming. I make sure the computers boot every day. I did catch a boot problem with one of my computers yesterday, and that ended up delaying the stream by an hour. So, that's good. Back up. Okay. Oh, thanks, man. Alright, you're full. I appreciate it. Where's that damn portal? I always lose it. Huh. Huh. Oh, there it is. It's hiding on me. And then I'll flip the computers on. I'll put the pot on, put the coffee on. Username, I'm taking your boat. I need to borrow your boat. And I basically go through like a pre-launch sequence, you know? Once I'm, they're really making sure that track is clean, huh? So, where was I? Okay, so I flipped the computers on, put on the pot of coffee. That's when I'll eat breakfast if there's anything quick. I gotta be quick because, you know, I have a 15-minute window to make sure that I'm ready to go. And then I go in the shower. What I do is, in the shower, obviously clean yourself. No. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but it's really easy for me to space out in the shower. You just sit there and it's easy to get lost in your thoughts for whatever reason. Don't know what that's about, but yeah. So what I do is I put on a song that I like. I put on a song that I like. What did I listen to today? That's an ad. Here. And I'll get lost in the song while I'm in the shower cleaning up, you know. I don't want to play all of it. So I put on a song, and that makes it so I don't zone the frick out in the shower. So I'm usually in and out of the shower in 5 minutes, and then, you know, get out of the shower, clean off. I find clean. Go to my bureau, get some clean clothes. Get the pot of coffee off the pot, and come over here, sit down. Usually by the time that happens, it's right at 11:55, 11:56. Sometimes it's right at noontime. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes I listen to a longer song, for instance. Like if I listen to Stairway, that song is 7 minutes long, so yeah. So sometimes I'm plus or minus like 10 minutes off the start time, which whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I try to stay methodical, Hasten, and I try to time myself to the song so I don't sit. Because dude, if I sit there in the shower, I'll sit there for like 20-30 minutes just staring off into space. So when I get out of the shower, I go into the kitchen and I have vitamins. I take vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B, zinc. I have my thyroid stuff, and yeah, I think that's it. Oh, iron too. Excuse me. Yeah, iron as well. I try to take a bunch of different vitamins because I'm sitting here all day, and I've been doing that for years. You know, I got to make sure that I get the thyroid meds, or else, yeah, hypothyroidism do be like that. And then after I do that, then I come here, plus or minus 5 minutes of the start time, and I get everything up. I make sure everything's good. Sometimes I forget to check the audio on the stream, so like I'll switch to this screen and it'll say like no signal. I basically just go through a check. I check, make sure the audio works, make sure that, you know, like this shot works, make sure that, you know, my hair isn't going like all crazy. Because yeah, I stopped wearing hats, and my hair is growing back. Funny how that works. Yeah, I know, weird, right? And the shower time is math.random. Facts. So, yeah, and then I sit down, I see what's going on in chat, and I change the title to the stream to what I'm going to do for the day. And yeah, then we go. Jeez, that car got a little messed up. Mick really tanked that thing, huh? I hope he's okay. What does that truck do that's on the track? I'm not sure. They're showing a picture of Sainz on my end right now. I'm putting a sauna in. Whatever house we get, Kyron, I'm putting a sauna in. Because, yeah, playing My Summer Car and stuff really turned me on to those saunas, man. They're really cool. I want one. I usually, in the shower, I take an extremely hot shower. Like the water gets, yeah, I take a very, very hot shower. And then, at the end, towards the end of the song, I turn it all the way to cold. I turn that thing all the way to cold, like ice cold. From really hot to really cold. It'll wake you up instantly every time. Probably not a good thing. Fully acknowledge that. That's probably not good for you, but it does wake you up. Just making sure we have all the header blocks in here. Yeah. It's not with pee and smokes, just like MSC taught you. Yeah, that's right. What are these floors supposed to be? Quartz? Mick was taken for x-rays as a precaution. He talked to his mom, so it seems okay. Direct from Haas. Good. Alright. Yeah, caveman. It's supposed to be offices, but it got converted to apartments, I believe. No, it's a good thing it closes the pores as well. It causes the muscles to contract and squeeze up out any lactic acid buildup. It wakes you up, John. Every time, dude. Like, I'm 100% awake and alert. And then I sit down, I have my coffee right when we start the stream. And, yeah. Dude, yeah, no, it wakes you up. That grogginess that you get from sleeping, like when you first wake up, like, yeah. It'll get rid of it real quick. That's part of the reason why, like, okay, I streamed till 5 in the morning. I went to bed at like 5:30.
Discovery.
Right?
Going throttle up.
And I'm up at 11. And right here, right on time for the stream, dude. Stuff like that will really wake you up. It's, like, gotta be careful, though. It's not something you should probably do all the time. Like, lest you get, like, hypothermia or something. Okay. This floor is good. That floor is good. We gotta put the windows in on this floor. We need those dark stained stuff. Bram, do you have, Bram Vince, do you still have those dark stained glass? And if so, where did you put it? Yeah, Supercraft, yeah. I don't think it's good shocking. Thank you for putting in the hard work. Yeah, Clutch. Yeah, I make sure... So that's the routine that I'm right now. And before, it was just basically a modification of that routine. But, what do I mean by a modification of that routine? What I was doing towards the end of 2021, actually, I lost complete control of my schedule in 2021. I was staying up way too late. Like... it's the quarantine streams, man. They killed you. They kill you. They killed me. Like, it really screwed me up. Towards the end of 2021, dude, you guys got to remember, I freaking started doing the quarantine streams, and in like March of 2020, right? I started doing them, and yeah, I never stopped. Never stopped doing them until basically the end of this year. That was like streaming 15 hours a day. It was not 15 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's a lot. That's a lot of work. I would start the stream at 12 and end the stream at like 2, 3 in the morning. Like... Yeah, by the end, like, I couldn't, like, there's literally not enough time to sleep between streams, but I wanted to grind it out. I do this stuff that's fun. You know what, like, I hate admitting this. It's probably not a good thing. That's fun for me. I like the challenge. I like the challenge. I think it's, I can acquire more, you ran out, okay. I like the challenge. I like doing this stuff. I like pushing myself. I like testing my limits. And I was able to hold those quarantine streams, 13, 14, 15-hour-a-day streams for about 2 years, and then I was like, okay, I'm at my limit. And that's when I decided to take a break from KSP and kind of reset, dude. I've been resetting from 2 years of just foot to the gas pedal. So, yeah. Okay. All right, now we gotta go. I gotta build the staircase up to the next level. So we want... Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Now I need some andesite stairs. So, yeah, fellas, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I I don't like taking my foot off the gas pedal. I like working hard, and I like getting paid for it. Mick is in the helicopter. Oh, Jesus. I hope he's alright, Bash. I really hope he's okay. He said he's alright, but dude, you know, I know he said... What are you doing? For you. Oh, thanks, buddy. I know he said he's okay, but sometimes Formula One drivers get out of the car and then bad stuff happens later. Your body, once your adrenaline goes down, you know? Gotta be careful with that. State of NASA stream on Monday at 2 p.m. if you haven't been told yet. Of course it's on Monday. Why wouldn't it be, John? Like, so... Oh. They're showing a replay of the crash. That's... I hope he's alright. That's not good. That's not a good crash. Hey, Paul Scambates. Thanks, man. Thanks for the raid. Hey, man, rating. I appreciate that, Paul. Right on. Thanks for the raid. What is this? Oh, it's the dye for the windows. Thank you. I hope the kid's alright, man. That's not good. Guys, I'll tell you, that's not a good crash. That's not good. They showed him talking. Yeah, I understand that, Phil. I understand that. Let's wait a little while. Because, once again, when you're driving a car around, your adrenaline's pumping. And your body... The human body can withstand some pretty insane stuff when your adrenaline is pumping like that. But when you relax, like after like an hour or two after the event, once the adrenaline's all out of your system, then you could start to suffer complications. That happens with Formula One drivers, man. You gotta, dude. That's why they have Mick on a stretcher, even though he was talking to his mom and everything's good. It might not be good. Like, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't wish that on Schumacher at all. But gotta be careful. Is this a hospital? No, Chudley, it's the LA subway terminal. Anyway, Paul, thank you. Thank you for the raid, man. On your channel, you waste scammers' time and we save scammer victims, helping them recover money they lost. Oh, that's cool, Paul. Hell yeah. Good for you, man. Stick it to them. I hate those guys. But, Paul, I will say this. I have been trying to reach you about your stream's extended warranty. Sorry. I'm trying to make this. It's a subway terminal. It's a subway terminal building in Los Angeles, man. Thanks for the raid, brother. I appreciate it. Right on, dude. Osby, love watching the streams. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to build out the LA subway terminal. Here, let me go outside. I'll give you guys a... Oh, God, I thought I was going to die. See, we're working on the interior of the building right now. We're doing the interior building in quartz and green cement. Now, why are we doing that? Well, that was the color of the subway company that owned this building when they operated a subway out of it. This is the Pacific Electric subway terminal. It's a building in Los Angeles that actually has a subway terminal in the basement that is not being used. So, I thought, you know, this is a cool building. It's a neat looking building. It would look really cool to do in Minecraft. So, we did it. And then, if we go in, right? Hey, Hokey gifted a sub to Paul. Thanks, man. So, if you go in, I've been studying Urbex videos of this building and trying to scrounge together as much floor plan as I possibly can. We tried to build it basically exact to the floor plan. And if you go in, you have the concourse, and you go down here, and I figured, you know, if we're going to build a subway terminal in the downtown part of our city, right, which is right there, you might as well connect it into our subway. So, we did. So, check it out. Where's that subway picture? Yeah, see? There you go. See? Yeah, and we connected it into the subway, and the subway tunnel connects to other places in the city. We used urban exploration videos of the old subway terminal to basically map the floor plan out. It's taken me months to get it right, but this is about as close as you can get to the floor plan. Because the subway terminal building is not there's still a subway terminal in the basement, but it hasn't been used in years. The subway went out in '55, so yeah, the main concourse area, like, see, there it is. Now this picture's in black and white, but you see everything is green and white. Like, well, we know because that's Pack Electric's colors, but yeah, there's the main lobby, and here it is for us. See? So I thought remaking it would be cool for our downtown area for this survival city project that we're working on. So we did, and right now I'm working on we're working on the upper floors, building out all the rooms, all the doors, etc., etc. Yeah, it's getting good. Nice, Supercraft. I'm gonna have to check it out. So yeah, we're building out the interior, and I'm using Pacific Electric's green and white paint scheme for the interior walls of the building. It kind of ends up looking like a hospital, and it is a little bit complicated to freaking build out like this, but yeah, it's a pretty cool freaking building for what it was. It's built in 1925, and it's supposed to look like a Roman villa. Like it's the whole building is modeled in what, not Roman, I think it's Greek Revival. It's supposed to look like the Colosseum. It's pretty cool. Or not the Colosseum. Colosseum is Roman. Like the Parthenon, excuse me. Or a Greek villa or something. That's what the whole style of the building is modeled after. Have you seen World Killer's train station? I saw it on the map. I haven't gone over and seen it. You guys should build the Montreal Olympic Stadium. That thing's a beast. We already have a stadium being made, but yeah. How did you get to the map for the server? Exclamation point map in chat does it, 12. But yeah. It has like a parking garage in it. That's what this thing is. The parking garage is on top of the train station. It's pretty advanced design for 1925. So we're in the parking garage right here, and then here's the main the main wing of the building. Oh man, I've done a lot of talking today. Session will resume in 7 minutes. Got it. Last, please. Could Elon's tunnels fit a subway in them? Yes. Is it exclamation point? Here. Chudley, it could be MC map. Hold on. Oh no, there it goes. It was just late. Yeah, click on the map. You guys can see the Dine map. You see the city that we're working on. See? Here it is. Is the North Hollywood Medical Center acceptable? Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, this is all in survival, dudes. Yeah, look, see? We got numbers of blocks. Everything here was mined. Everything that you see. Do you build all the buildings on your Minecraft map? No, Trader, this is a community project. As much as I would love to take credit for these, no. But I do build with everybody else. Tesla running a private subway in LA. Thoughts? That's literally what Pack Electric is, John.
Discovery.
Yeah,
Go and
it's
throttle
not a
up.
far-fetched idea, but it's funny because history would literally be repeating itself. Hey, Yusuf. Yeah, of course, boring. Yeah, he's weird. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh no, there is... Dude, it's survival. There are monsters. It is not peaceful. No. Q2 is restarting. Yeah, 4 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna build out the front kind of facade here. I did that in stone. Go. Now this one is quartz. Remember guys, don't take things for quartz, okay? Alright, Karen. Yeah, see, we didn't put a window there for whatever reason. Okay, we're gonna have to go up there. Put a window in. Thank you, Bran. You're a gentleman and a scholar. But yeah, guys, I did a lot of talking a second ago. I'm gonna I'm trying to get some of this work done. I've been trying to finish this building for a couple of months now, because I always end up telling everybody about the building. Never end up building this stupid thing. Okay, cars are going out. Back to green. I also have the Formula 1 qualifying going on. Okay. Yeah, it's on ESPN, John. I need more, I have to go down a floor. I need more concrete. There we go. Nope. But yeah, switching up like different blocks and the textures and stuff, like getting the green and white, it takes a while, but it's gonna be it's gonna end up looking real nice. There we go. So we need some dark stone here to get that right. Dude, I was mentally exhausted from the race last night. Yeah. Glass status. I still have plenty of it, dude. No. I need regular stone brick there. Nope. Gotta go up one more. There's the dark stone. We're gonna need some of that. Grab a little bit of that. I'll put the black dye in there for the windows. Put the gunpowder in there too. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna have to get a couple stacks of stone brick. There we go. Are you gonna build a Wendy's so you could say, sir, this is a Wendy's? We build cities here, sir. We have a Sonic. Does that help? Where's the Culvers? Culvers. Really? Man, I went and stock up on all the materials, and I always forget one. Don't you mess up my subway terminal. Bogey. Yeah, pretty much, Spark, right? Yeah, boring. Sorry about that. Is there a Walmart yet? I don't think so. Yeah, we're missing some stone brick right there. Nope, down the floor. Oh, no, up a floor. I'm stupid. Nice. Back to story. I'm gonna finish up the elevator shaft over here. Nope. Oh, little discrepancy right there. No problem. Oh no, not this. Oh no, Hans bricks. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Elevator shafts are good. Now we gotta go over here. We have to go. Now let me get my quartz bricks back out. Did the McLarens make it into Q3, fellas? Sorry. Oh no! I need scaffolding. Or OSHA. Call OSHA. In a world of OSHA violations. It has been 0 days since an injury at the workplace. Oops. I think Charles are going to get it. Yeah. It's either going to be Charles or Max. Carlos was pretty fast too. You know that Saints is jonesing. He's jonesing for a pole position, man. Kid wants it. He wants it, dude. Saints is my favorite, dude. I like him. Leclerc is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I like Saints. I like the way the guy carries himself. I like the way he approaches it, dude. Like, guy got second. The guy got second last race. Right? And he's like, dude, I'm really happy, but I know I can do better. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I know I can do better than this. I'm like, all right. I like that. He's like, I'll figure it out, and when I do, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, dude. I like Saints. I like his mentality. His mentality is a winning mentality. I need more concrete. Alex, we're making good progress here, dude. Thank you for all your help, man. Smooth Robberator. All right. Q3 is on, dudes. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Vash, I like Saints. I like his mentality. I like it, man. He's grown on me. I wasn't really that big of a fan for him when he drove for McLaren because I don't know, like because maybe I wasn't listening. Most likely that. But you know, Drive to Survive, like on a side note, the Netflix series about Formula One it gives you really good insight when they're not trying to stir up controversy, right? Like how supposedly Lando and Ricardo hate each other, and they cherry-picked footage of them giving each other crap and played it off as like them actually hating each other, which is definitely not what's going on. Like, they don't need to manufacture any controversy, dude. They, like, I don't know what the hell's up with that, dude. But hey, whatever. I love all the back, like, you see the, as much as I hate it, you see, like, the background stuff for Formula One and what makes it a, you know, it's not just the racing. That's why I like it. The insight into it is very, very, very telling. Like I said, except when they're trying to make something out of nothing. $128,402. Let's see what Checo does. Checo's plus 8 here. All right, hang on, fellas. I want to see this. It's gonna take 10 minutes here. I would really like to watch this. Like, I can do it on stream. Like, I'm not gonna watch it on stream, but we'll sit here and we'll Salary, this is your first season of watching F1. What is the difference between the cars? They pretty much look the same. So does it just come down to driver skill? The cars are very different, Salary. They look similar at face value, but there's a bunch of small differences, dude. It's like if you were looking at like a MiG-29 or an F-15. To the untrained eye, they look exactly the same, but they're not the same plane. Or a Buran or a space shuttle. Every car, like the thing about Formula One is that it's a Formula Series by definition. So what does that mean? Formula Series, in the traditional definition of racing, means you have to build the chassis. You build the chassis of the car. You can't buy a chassis. So every chassis is different. Even if the cars look... There are regulations, don't get me wrong. Even if the cars look kind of similar on the outside, that's because of the regulations. But if you look at like the side pods, the wing shapes and stuff, they're all different. They look similar, but they're all a little teeny weeny bit different. But, Salary, you picked a great time to start watching it because they redid all the regulations from last season. If you, like, you want to see a big change, look at last year's cars versus this year's cars. They're all different. Formula One completely redid the regulations for 2022, which is cool. They changed all the rules. They're new cars. The cars have different aerodynamics and stuff. Gotta say, you're definitely one of the hardest working streamers I am. It's one of my favorites to have on them when I'm working. Thanks, Spiffy. I appreciate it. Sunshine, give me 5 minutes. All right, guys, I'm watching Q3 real quick. There's 5 minutes left, so it'll only be 5 minutes of your time. Whatever you just did, don't do that. Oh, okay, it's just a bed. All right, that's fine. Russell's plus 2/10 in Sector 1. Or no, Sector 2. Man, George is a good driver. How about that guy? He's real good. And they showed it in Drive to Survive, but they didn't commentate on it. That guy is constantly giving feedback about the car while racing, which is pretty damn good. Plus 7 thousandths of a second. He dropped 128, 129, 104. Russell's good for 5th. Bottas is plus 4 thousandths coming out of Sector 2, going into 3. What time is Space News at? In about an hour, give or take, Chopstick? Bottas rounding the last corner. Time to beat is Saints with a 128.402. Bottas goes 6th. Stop whatever you're doing, please. Sixth. Alright, Chopstick, no problem. I hear he gives good presentations too. Yeah. Russell's smart. Very smart dude. Okay. 3 minute 20 left. You should see everybody trying to do their final laps now. Red Bull sending out Checo. Checo's out of the paddock. Into the pit lane. Ocon and Alonso are the only ones left in the pits. All the other 10 cars are out on the track. Verstappen is on an out lap. So is Magnussen. Yeah, Vash, it's definitely strange. Leclerc has a 44 thousandths of a second gap to Sainz. Interesting. Okay, everyone is on. Alonso's on the outlap. Magnussen's on the outlap. Perez, Ocon are on the outlap. Everybody's on the outlap here. Leclerc is coming around into Sector 3. Yeah, they completely redid all the aero Salaraith. Yeah, these cars should be very fast. They have ground effect, which is cool. Okay, so Leclerc is rounding the final corner. Here, he's on for an outlap. 2 minutes left. Guys, what are you doing? I still don't like the fact that the Alpine is pink. Okay, Leclerc's on his hot lap. Sainz is on a hot lap. Now, once again, I'm just chilling for a second. 1 minute 20 or 29 left in quali. Sainz goes purple in Sector 1, minus 155. Wow, that's quick. Sainz is plus 118 through the first sector. He went yellow in Sector 1. Or green. Yeah, no, green, sorry. Green. Yellow in Sector 1, sorry, guys. Oh. What are you watching? Formula 1 qualifying. 1 minute left. I can't show it on stream because I don't want to get copy struck, but and you will. So I'm just calling what's going on. Leclerc is purple in Sector 2 as well. So if somebody goes purple, the track is divided into 3 sectors, guys. Someone goes purple, that's the fastest anyone has gone throughout the entirety of qualifying today. So Leclerc is going the fastest anyone has gone. Sainz is going his personal fastest because he's green. Green in Sector 1 and 2 mean that's faster than any lap he's driven. Leclerc's rounding the corner, he drops a 128.225. Sainz is right behind him. Sainz drops 128.651. He's 170 plus 177. 177 thousandths of a second. That's not very much. It's about that much. Like maybe a foot slower. 1 foot slower. You know what I mean. Okay, Red Bull's going to do their laps now. Checo's crossing the line. He crosses the line. He went purple in Sector 2, which means he went faster than Leclerc. Perez with pole position by 25 thousandths of a second. No freaking way, dude. Salud, Checo. Max coming around. Max goes 4th. He's 261. Wow. Checo! Let's go, man. Holy crap. Not bad from Sergio, man. What a beast. He thrashed on Ferrari's time. That was cool. It's going to be dangerous, Bandit. Dangerous. Horner's pretty damn happy about that. 128.2. Holy crap, he thrashed on the time by 0.2 of a second. Sergio's a boss, dude. Wow. Dude, he did gank that one, Hellfish. That was, dude, he was driving lights out. That was awesome. Checo got the pole position. He's 25,000. No, it's not 0.2. It's 25 thousandths of a second faster. That's like maybe that much faster, dude. Wow. So, standing order right now. Perez, Leclerc, Sainz, Verstappen, Ocon, Alonso, I think? I didn't see the rest. They cut the camera. Yeah, Ocon into 5th. Not bad. Ooh, Gasly lost it in Sector 2. Where's K-Mag, Clutch? I didn't see. Cars are slower than last year. It was 127.5. It's going to take a second to dial him in, dude. George drove the junk Mercedes into 6th because he's a Chad. Magnussen's 10th. Good, good, good. Ooh, Ocon got a little squirrely and he saved it. Wow. Oh, man, he caught the outside of the curb. Oh, my goodness, he came that close from wrecking. Oh, my goodness. They're showing the replays now from all the laps. Damn, dude. Incident involving car number 1, Verstappen noted. What happened, guys? Hey, Podwee. Where can I watch F1? ESPN, DV. But the qualifying is over. You watch it on ESPN. Did you see Ocon, Phil? He almost bought it, dude. That was close. I need to go down here. How often do they do big changes? The last time they did a righteously big change, Salaraith, like, well, 2013? Yeah, this is... this is... Honestly, this year is probably the biggest changes that they've done, like, overall. Everything in the car. Like, all at once. They did a lot, dude. Everything is different. You started tuning into Formula 1 at a time where they literally changed everything. It's totally different system. Like, it's about as radical of a change as going from, like, to put it in space terms, it's about as radical of a change as going from, like, Apollo capsule to space shuttle. These cars are completely different. How can anybody not like Perez? I like him, serious. I think he's a good dude. He bested Leclerc by 25 thousandths, man. Charles is pissed. Sergio! That's awesome, dude. It's so cool. I'm happy Sergio's getting his due, man. That guy literally saved, he saved, what was it, Force India, a little while back, right? There was a Formula 1 team, and what's Force India nowadays? Alpine? Or, no, Aston Martin. He saved Force India. It's kind of weird how he did, but... So, Force India was basically out of money. They had no cash. They had nothing. They were pretty freaking screwed. The team was about to go bankrupt, and what Sergio did was he sued them. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but suing them forced them into a certain type of bankruptcy that allowed the company to basically be bailed out. Yeah. Yeah, the guy saved Force India, dude. He's the reason that the Aston Martin team exists. Yeah, true story, man. So, good for him. He saved the Formula 1 team, dude, by trying to suing them. Checo's good people, man. Yeah, pretty much, Hokey. Yeah, you can read about it, dude. They were gonna declare a certain type of bankruptcy, and because he sued them, they owed like a different amount of money, and because he sued them and he made them owe more money, it put them into a different threshold for bankruptcy, and that different threshold for bankruptcy saved the company, saved the racing team. Yeah, I'm not like 100% familiar with it, but I know what he did. Kevin's in 10th. Good. That's cool. Yeah. It's actually pretty damn admirable, Spiffy. Pretty cool. And I've liked Perez since then. Man, yeah, Alex, I'm struggling to keep up here. Yeah, but he did, Vin. Saved the team, dude. Kept a bunch of people their jobs, and those guys still have jobs to this day because of him. Yeah, Force India was in trouble. Or what's Aston Martin now? They were in trouble 4 or 5 years ago. They were really in trouble. Do you want me to finish or not finish the building, Kappa? I don't know what we're gonna do about the roof, Alex, to be honest. I think get it up to, like, if you look at the stream real quick, get it up to here. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 floors. Actually, you know, this has some trim on it. See that? That has some trim. So go 7 floors up, and then we'll figure out what to do with the top 3 floors. All right. That tower is a bit different from the other one. Yeah, that's why I'm saying only go to, like, right here. See where this trim starts? Do not do the top 3 floors on any of the wings. Just get us to this point right here. And let me go back and look at the building. Where are we at? And thank you guys for all your work. It's hard for me to build in talk to people on the stream at the same time. I appreciate it. So, okay, the floor above the top of the arch floor is where we're starting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to go 2 more floors up. Get your butt over here. It's going good, Ernok. Yeah, we're getting there. So when can we expect to see Planet Crafter, Satisfactory, Stationeers, or Icarus again? Yes? What? Yeah, Alex, just carbon copy every floor, dude. Yeah, that's looking real good. One, two, three, four, 5. Well, I mean, I suppose it's not the worst problem to have, Hibbit, right? This building's coming along, dude. It looks really nice. All right, Senchai, where's your castle? Let me reset the map. Alex, thank you for all your help, dude. I appreciate it. Senchai's over there. Castle is way out. Okay. Alex, I'll be right back, dude. It's south of the trading village. Oh. Huh. Neat. Alright, I'm gonna come check out what you're working on right now. Not that one. That was the wrong one. Wool farm. Did you see the all new stuff in my village? No? RT, you talking about this stuff up here? That's cool. Yeah, I did see this. I like the track, dude. North of that one. Oh, that looks like Castle Itter or something, man. That's cool. No, it's not really in a swamp biome. This dark green here is the swamp biome. Because Ark, they said you can't build a castle on a swamp. Said you couldn't build it into a swamp. I think we're on 18.2, Kizek, yeah. You should still check out the college over there. Okay. Are you saying collage or college? I'm confused. EGE at the end. In English, COLLEGE. College. University. Place to go to advanced education. I agree, because like we do need more FERDs. This is looking good, man. Yeah, these build the apartment block, or not the apartment block, the dormitories look really good. Yeah, seriously, this is nice. Sanchai, I like that we have folks building small stuff. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Because not every, like in the city, not every building's a tall building, you know? I think I'm going to do that after this. I love all these tall buildings, but what we need is, see, I thought this was the case with the subway terminal building, to be honest. What we need is buildings that are smaller to complement these big buildings. We need more buildings like what we did over here to complement the big buildings, or else it's just a bunch of skyscrapers out in a field. This side of the university looks dope. Come look at it. Okay, I just saw it. You need Taco Bells? Oh, look at this. You did a good job here. Yeah, it's gonna look good, man. Janitor. Yes, this is Dr. Jan Etor's office. Dr. Jan Etor. Yeah, the renowned scientist. Also, look what I found while going to the shop. Right, what you find, mate? Hey, now that's a nice car. That's, oh, I was gonna say the license plate is 67, but that's either a 66 or a 66 or a 67. Because they started the new body style in 68. That floor plan is not confusing enough to be a university. I'm not the builder. Talk to Sanchai. There's a walkway. Come over here. I see it. Around the path, dude. Around the lake. That's cool. And it goes over to the fields. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the underground walkway you were talking about. And does it lead you to the train station? Yeah, it does. That's cool, man. You guys done good here. Look at this place. This is a fully functional babe layer. Credit Super for the idea. Right on. Boring? I don't know, about a year. I would just say that. Thanks. This is awesome, dude. We actually have a freaking city, guys. Like, I think that's pretty neat. I was just reminded about the Foo Fighters in Fenway circa 2018. Concrete and Gold, tore Apatoxin. Yep. It was amazing. Saw them. It's probably sitting 20 rows back. Yeah, I know, dude. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. I can't. I can't believe it. Yeah, Patoxin, I got you. It's just, it's hard. You know what's tough for me? It's tough because the Foo Fighters are, like, don't get me wrong, there are other rock and roll musicians, but the Foo Fighters are like, if you think about it, they're like the last of like the old school, like actual, like freaking rock stars. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, there is other rock music, but like, everyone knows who Dave Grohl is. Everyone. Kind of looks like the drummer from Nirvana, though. Everyone knows who Dave Grohl is. Like, in the same way that anybody that likes rock and roll music, everyone knows who Jimmy Page is. Or everybody knows who, like, Nikki Sixx is. Or, like, Paul McCartney, if you want to go further back, right? Everybody knows who, like, Pete Townsend is. Everybody knows who Dave Grohl is. And, like, the Foos are, like, the last of, like, this crazy, not super groups, but like crazy freaking like old school rock bands, dude. Yeah, well, everyone knew who Neil is. Rip, man. I still can't believe him. I still can't believe him and Eddie are gone. I can't believe that. I don't. My brain still has trouble parsing that. Yeah. I have trouble putting two and two together. It's very weird. Especially, like, not to take away from Neil, but especially Eddie. I still can't believe Eddie's not with us. That's very strange to me. There's a dying breed of rock groups. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Lemmy, that's very weird, dude. They were supposed to play here last Tuesday. Concert got canceled because of the weather. Rock groups aren't a dying breed. They aren't in the mainstream spotlight anymore. Exactly, Eurovich. That's what I'm getting at, dude. Like, this is like some of the last of the mainstream rock and roll guys. Like, yeah, it's very weird. And don't get me wrong, there's still good rock and roll music out there. It's just, you said, I mean, Eurovich, you probably said it better than I could. It's just not, it's not around. Like, it's not in the mainstream, you know. It's not like it was. Let me put it to you like that. And that's fine. I don't, whatever. There's good music out there. You just gotta go find it. Alright. Oh, fellas, I also want to check out the train station here. I want to check out World's train station, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, Demon, exactly. Oh, no. Jeez. Man, dude. It's a freaking cathedral, man. The new suburb needs houses? Alright. Well, I'm proud I'll go out there, we'll design a couple of houses, and we'll build out the entire neighborhood, dude. Yeah, I think that's where I should really step into things, because yeah, I need to because you guys clearly got the tall buildings on lockdown. Because I only really play Minecraft on the weekends.
Discovery, go on throttle up.
Because I only really play on the weekends at excuse me. Yeah, I think I'll stick to building small buildings for now. Because if I can crank out like a building every week or something, dude, that's a lot of buildings. That adds up over time. Hey, Sean, what's going on? One more day of Minecraft. Dude, where am I gonna find the time to do that? See, it's not that I don't want to play more Minecraft, I just never end up having the time. Are you really from SA? No. No, I'm from the States. SA is part of my name. Then the Tube subway station a bit at the north side main concourse. Okay. SA stands for Space Administration, man. Look. Eric Johnson Space Administration. See? So no, I'm not from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, there you go, Supercraft. Stadium project is coming along. I thought you were from San Antonio. You're not? No. SA is South Africa? I don't know. Not San Andreas? Oh yeah, I'm from there. Soccer pitch is looking good, man. That's a big aquarium. Whoa. What? Jeez. You guys are nuts, dude. I love it, man. I gotta find more time to play this. Man, that's crazy. Place is nuts. Wednesday Minecraft confirmed. No, I'm not sticky. I'm not committing to anything but Saturdays right now. My schedule's already super tight, man. In fact, I gotta get ready. This is looking very good. Alex, thank you for all your help, dude. Thoughts on the new bridge? Where username? The bridge that goes across the highway? That looks really cool. I like that. Power plant's looking real good. All right, let's see what else. Has Drool been around, guys? Bridge over the railroad tracks. Anybody know where Drool's been? Just out of curiosity. It needed to be rebuilt too low of a clearance. Oh, all right. Can we just pause the time and have unlimited Minecraft? Yeah. Yeah. He's on sometimes? Yeah, okay, cool. Probably had to go back to school, Linus. No idea where Drool's been. Alright, just, man, look at all this crazy stuff. Too many good games in the world. And I try to find the balance, man. You try to find the balance. It's crazy. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with the waterfront here. Make sure that looks all nice and dandy, and then we got to do some planning for the rest of the city here. Like, do we make this a cove? Do we put a little dock right there? Do we? I'm thinking like, I don't know what I'm thinking. The waterfront should look like Miami. I agree. Oh, thank you, username. I appreciate that. Well, I don't think we should make it beach because it's the downtown sector, but How far will the city go east? I was thinking the downtown sector should be like all of this. Like all up in here. Yeah. A Monaco-style harbor? We could do that. Did you see my new shop? Chicago-style lakefront. Yeah, something like that. I'll draw up some plans for how this should go, guys. Yeah, let me look at the top-down view. Yeah, we gotta... Like how we basically planned out all of this right here. We gotta keep going. I want the big downtown sector, like the tallest buildings that we can think of, right in this area here. And then I don't know what we're gonna do about the mountain biome section. Probably get rid of it and put more medium-sized buildings, kind of like in here. Got to figure out what we're gonna do with the highway. I think the highway should probably turn left right here, and then we should have a bridge that crosses the canal right here and connect via road to the village the villager area. That would be cool. Where should the highway go? DV, exactly like no bridges, tunnel. No. We did a tunnel already. Well, let's make a cool bridge. DV, I'm thinking. Okay, there's a bridge that goes across in Toledo, Ohio. It's kind of like what we're doing here, right? Right here, there's a bridge to get onto 75. We don't have to make this exact bridge. But, you know, that's kind of the same kind of thing going on. Yeah, driven on this many times. I know that bridge. Yeah, me too.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Hey, Josh. Bridge. Right here. Whoa. There's two long freighters right there. Look at that thing. Lake freighters. Two of them. Wonder what those things are. Yeah, we need something to cross the canal, dude. So I'm thinking, like, maybe we'll have the highway go to a T intersection right here, DV. Kind of like this one, right? We'll have another T intersection going this way, and then we'll have the bridge go up and over, and then go that way. Grain holding bins? Yeah, it's a bulk carrier, Mikey, isn't it? I'm just wondering what they're doing there. Doesn't look like they're used.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm looking at flying to Detroit on some days. So I would leave that night and come home that night, because just a weekend is like $700, and I can work from home.
Okay.
Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. I was just gonna go that weekend.
Yeah.
It's like $800 versus $300.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, now I'm like, because I had a weird feeling, but if you're like...
Well, it's on a Wednesday, so, like, you're flying out at night on a Wednesday, like...
Yeah. And then I'll work from...
Maybe
What?
I'll take that Wednesday off or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's not a problem.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, you don't have like a weird feeling?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Why is chat lulling? Why are you lulling, chat?
Jip.
Stop lulling.
Look, Jep plant.
Oh, Jip.
They build jips here. Bip, bip. Do you know where we are?
Ohio.
Yes.
Now
Always
they're
have been.
Now they're just lulling to taunt me. Chat, we haven't been away from each other for 4 days and 2 years, okay? So, like, give me a break.
And here I was telling them a second ago about how it's important to spend time with your significant. Bye.
What? Do you want to go with me to look at wedding dresses? Like, I
Nah.
don't understand.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, then.
Yeah, pick the bridge, W. It doesn't, you know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll draw up some plans here, and we'll figure out what we want to do. Yeah, Balk, right?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
We have junkyards. Oh, don't do that to me, V-Dub. Don't do that. Don't do that. My wife and I have been inseparable for 24 years. Yep. Please don't bulldoze your castle when the city reaches. As long as you keep playing, your castle is fine. Well, actually, it's a completed building, so yeah, you don't even have to keep playing. A completed building is a completed building. It's the buildings that are under construction and stay under construction, and then no progress is made on them. Those are the ones we'll bulldoze, Senshai. Like this one right here, that lot across from the subway terminal. Yeah, Far, I think so. They have Joey Blue Skies and cars. Don't do that, Ren. No. I have cars here. But they have cars too. But I have cars here. Anyway, alright, guys. I'm gonna get ready to take a break here. Nice, Podwee. That's neat. I watched the quali on the other screen, Tessa. Yeah, I hope the kid's alright. You would get on the server, you have absolutely no clue what to do. Just play Minecraft. You want to build a building, you want to mine 12 Bravo, well, you always need resources, but yeah, some people, dude, there are some people that just come on the server and mine stuff and they never build anything. Some people just like zen mining out things. This game does that, man. Anyway, guys, it's coming up on 4 o'clock. I haven't really been able to start a Space News on time this whole freaking week. Want to make sure we do that, so let me go up here, and I'm going to take a break and eat some food before we start Space News. Whole month, actually. You shut your freaking mouth. Now I'm stuck in here. Dang it.